A single individual who stood above the rest in a time when power and war controlled the expanse of space. His upbringing was wealthy individuals, and he did not fit the caricature of the dirty illiterate barbarian. An outstanding monarch who left his mark on the world and in history. We are humans BC, and this are 8 things you might not know about Attila the Hun. Attila was born into the most significant family north of the Danube River, most likely in the early 5th century AD. Octor and Rugila, his uncles, ruled the Hun Empire together. Attila and his elder brother, Bleda, were taught a variety of skills as children, including archery, sword fighting, horseback, and diplomacy. They were knowledgeable in languages like Gothic and Latin, and their education included military tactics. They are thought to have been present during diplomatic exchanges with Roman ambassadors. Talking to the Romans. As Attila rose to power, his first act was to sign a peace deal with the Romans. After their uncles died, Bleda and Attila acquired shared authority of the Hun Empire. They were successful in securing a contract with the Eastern Roman Empire, in which Emperor Theodosius II agreed to pay a large quantity of funds annually to keep the peace. However, Attila later claimed that the Romans had broken the treaty, which resulted in disastrous attacks on Eastern Roman cities. Theodosius II was obliged to accept to new rules promising to give Attila even more gold each year. Achieving unlimited power. Attila's desire for greatness knew no bounds. Following the 443 peace pact, he challenged his brother Bleda for total control of the empire. In 445, Attila assassinated his own brother, according to Roman writer Priscus. 2 years later, Attila led a huge attack against the Eastern Roman Empire, which led to a new treaty with harsher penalties for the Romans. Bride-seeking. Attila's attention was drawn to a new conquest in the spring of 450, a bride. Honoria, the sister of Western Roman Emperor Valentian III, sought Attila's assistance to avoid a forced marriage. Attila took advantage of the situation, claiming Honoria as his bride and demanding a large piece of the Western Empire as settlement. Honoria's ambitions were questioned, and she eventually was persuaded to marry the Roman aristocrat by her brother. Undaunted, Attila continued his military campaigns in Honoria's name. Battle of the Catalonian Plains. In 451, Attila led a massive invasion of Gaul with his Hun forces. The Romans, under General Flavius Aetius, formed an alliance with King Theodoric I of the Visigoths to confront Attila. The decisive Battle of Catalonian Plains ensued, resulting in the defeat of Attila and one of the bloodiest conflicts in history. Theodoric perished in the battle, and Attila withdrew his forces from Gaul, preparing to invade Italy the following year. A simple way of life. Attila's hunger for gold was legendary, although he lived an average and humble existence. Priscus claims that he prepared a banquet for his visitors, feeding them an extravagant meal on gold plates. Attila, on the other hand, ate from a wooden trencher and drank from a wooden cup, while his guests sipped from gold and silver goblets. Unlike his workers, Attila did not flaunt his wealth by dressing simply. A mysterious death. The legend surrounding Attila's death is shrouded in mystery and tragedy. Attila decided to marry a young woman named Ildiko in 453, as he prepared for another attack on the Eastern Roman Empire. Attila gorged himself and drank heavily on their wedding night. His guards discovered him dead in his bridal chamber the next morning, with Ildiko in sorrow. The apparent cause of death was a severe nosebleed, and some assumed foul play or a conspiracy, while others dismissed it as a tragic accident. An undiscovered grave. The question of Attila's funeral remains unanswered. His troops mourned by covering their faces with blood and covering his body in 3 coffins made of gold, silver, and iron, according to Priscus. His grave was thought to be hidden someplace in Hungary, loaded with the weapons of his slaughtered adversaries, gems, and valuables. The burial location was purportedly submerged after a river was diverted, and those who buried him were executed to protect the secret. The exact site of Attila's last resting place is unknown to this day. Attila the Hun, a complex figure of power and determination, left an unforgettable mark. Generations have been captivated by his wealthy upbringing, intelligent negotiations, determination for conquest, and mysterious demise. The tale of Attila's life and death continues to captivate us, reminding us of the change of power and the mysteries of history. So this was the video about the great and monstrous Attila the Hun. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos about every big historical conflict that happened between humans before Christus. This was Humans BC, and have a good fight.